The line at Starbucks of the Gilded Vale twisted ominously, stretching past the self-checkout cauldrons and into the mortal realm. The flickering crystal lights buzzed, filled with magical energy, while espresso machines hissed like trapped steam elementals. Behind the counter, Gibz adjusted his ill-fitting green apron, battling exhaustion. With 7 long hours left in his shift, he had already dealt with an orc paying in battle trophies and a vampire requesting an oat blood latte. Then, the Highborn Lunar Elf entered. Dressed in flowing celestial silks, he radiated superiority. His cheekbones were sharp enough to cut through corporate bureaucracy, and he floated to the counter, barely acknowledging the mundanity around him. "Welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?" Gibz said, trying to maintain his composure. The elf's nose wrinkled in disgust, showing disdain for any form of labor. "Yes, you there. I require an eldritch ambrosia." Gibz blinked, confused. "A what now?" The elf sighed dramatically, as if explaining himself was a burden. "It's a drink of exquisite refinement, a blend of void, kraken ink, liquid starlight, and a whisper of shattered fairy wings." Gibz rubbed his temples. "Buddy, we got pumpkin spice, cold brew, and whatever that mystery syrup is. No liquid starlight in a paper cup." The elf looked down at him, disappointed. "I do not drink from paper. I require it in a chalice, ideally carved from the fang of an elder dragon." Gibz stared, then glanced at the exhausted commuters in line. He turned back to the elf, an idea forming in his mind. "Sir," Gibz said slowly, "we have cups. You can have a cup." The elf's eye twitched in disbelief. "But it must be stirred counterclockwise, lest it destabilize the fabric of my fate." Gibz, ready for anything, picked up a spoon and stirred the empty air counterclockwise. Boom! Consider fate stabilized. The elf sniffed, clearly displeased. "You don't understand." "Fine. I shall have a triple-shot lunar-infused espresso with starfire orchid petals and a single drop of frostbloom pollen." "You're getting a black coffee," Gibz interrupted, already punching it into the register. The elf gasped. "You dare?" Gibz, weary, waved his hand dismissively. "Do you want room for cream, or will you write a poem about it ruining the delicate cosmic balance?" The elf clutched his chest as if wounded. "I shall take it black, as it is meant to be." Gibz handed over the cup. "That'll be 5 crowns. The elf reached into his velvet coin pouch and slammed down an ancient gold piece, bearing the face of a forgotten king. "This should cover it." Gibz examined the coin skeptically. "We don't take artifacts." The elf groaned, finally handing over the correct payment. He took his cup, sipped cautiously, and closed his eyes in dramatic suffering. "This," he whispered softly, "tastes like regret." Gibz leaned on the counter, smirking. "Yep, welcome to Starbucks." As the elf sipped his black coffee, a spark of chaos ignited. The line shifted, impatience growing among the other customers who muttered about time-sensitive appointments and caffeine cravings. Suddenly, a gargantuan troll lumbered in, clutching a laptop. The creature's size caused the door to bend slightly, but he remained oblivious. He glanced at Gibz, pulling his attention away from the elf. "Hey, little green guy, I need a double shot of your strongest brew," the troll bellowed. Customers shifted uneasily, glancing at the elf, who looked increasingly vexed. Gibz nodded, trying to maintain peace. "Right away, would you like cream or sugar with that?" The troll shook his head. "No time for fluff, just make it quick." The elf scoffed, crossing his arms. Do they not understand the delicate balance of flavor? Their haste corrupts the essence of the brew. Gibz stifled a chuckle. It's just coffee, buddy. Ignoring Gibz, the elf raised his cup. Do you think your mundane beverage can elevate my status? The elf's voice echoed through the cafe, silencing the chatter. Eyes turned towards him, anticipation brewing. I am a connoisseur of excellence, not a mere drinker of common caffeine. Gibz quickly poured the troll's coffee, trying to prevent the situation from escalating. Troll, here's your drink. Enjoy now, let's keep the line moving. The troll took his cup with a grunt, glancing at the elf. Nice outfit, fancy man. The elf replied, a hint of irritation in his voice. Style is lost on those of your caliber. Gibz felt the tension rise, sensing a verbal battle brewing. Hey now, let's not start a fashion war in Starbucks, all right? The troll huffed, clearly ready to engage. I'll take you both on coffee style. We'll see. Gibz stepped between them, desperate to restore order. Listen, how about we all just enjoy our drinks? No need for theatrics. The elf sighed, rolling his eyes. You mortals simply don't grasp the art of drink. But Gibz was determined. Try to enjoy your coffee, Highborn. It'll help you connect with the world. With a reluctant sip, the elf paused. His sharp features softened slightly. Maybe, just maybe, he could adapt. As chaos threatened to boil, the troll chuckled. This is the most fun I've had all day. Who knew coffee could be so lively? Gibz smiled, feeling a glimmer of hope. See? Coffee and camaraderie, Starbucks magic at work? The elf, surprisingly contemplative, took another sip. Perhaps there is merit in simplicity. Gibz grinned, sensing a peaceful resolution. As the line grew shorter, laughter started to fill the air. Maybe, just maybe, they could all coexist in the charm of the cafe. In the heart of the Gilded Vale, an ordinary day had turned extraordinary. Coffee, laughter, and unlikely friendships blossomed in the most unexpected of places. Subscribe for upcoming stories. Thank you for watching.